This bird, I tell you what are we gonna do with it? Hey guys, I have a story to tell you, and it's about a bird, and for once it's not about a chicken. If you follow me on Facebook, I've been making some posts this week about a pigeon. And so on Tuesday, so today is Sunday, so just this past Tuesday, we had a pigeon show up in our garage. And it was a color pigeon that we've never seen before, so we had to get out a bird book and make sure that's what we actually had in there. And then we noticed that it has a metal band around one of its legs. So this pigeon let us get close enough to where we could actually handle it. We could pick it up, and we identified the band, wrote down what was on the band. So we figured, this belongs to somebody, so let's try and figure out where this pigeon came from. So over the course of the next few days, I was on the phone with some national pigeon clubs, and they just were kind of like, we don't know what to tell you because this band doesn't have the usual identifying letters on it that some of those clubs usually have on their registry. So I called the DNR, I called a bird rescue, I called our local vet, and I called a veterinary hospital that has some dealings with exotic animals and whatnot. And I also contacted a pigeon flying club in Texas because part of the marking on this band is Lone Star. So there is a flying club in Texas called the Lone Star Flying Club. I think that's what it's called. So I contacted that and left a message. I have not heard back from them. So in the meantime, so the bird arrived on Tuesday, and 2 days after that, on Thursday, we decided, well, we'll try to release it, and if it's a homing pigeon or racing pigeon, it should, take off after it's rested and fed. So we brought the crate out to the deck where it's on the back side of the house. And we let the pigeon go. It kind of walked around on the deck a while, up and down off the swinging bench. Then it went up onto the roof, and we thought, oh great, this is good. It's gonna start flying away. It walked up to the top of the roof and over the ridge vent and to the front of the house. So we went around the front of the house and we were watching it. And it kind of went towards the edge of the roof, and I said to my youngest son, that pigeon's probably gonna go back in the garage. And sure enough, it went back into the garage. So we let it kind of hang out in the garage for a couple more days, made sure it was fed, had water, whatnot. And then last night we decided it was pooping on stuff a little too much. So pigeon, you're gonna have to go in some kind of a cage. So we got out our dog crate, which is plenty large enough for a bird like this, and we managed to chase it around a little while in the garage and caught it without injuring the bird or anything. So the bird is fine. Got it in the dog crate. It spent the night in the dog crate, and we thought, well, let's try again tomorrow. This was yesterday. Let's try again to release the bird. Let's drive it somewhere and let it go, let it fly to wherever it's supposed to fly. And so today my husband and I put the bird from the crate into a box, like a closed up box, with enough space in it to where it could breathe, obviously, but not enough that it could barely even see daylight. So we drove it to a local park here, probably about 8 miles away, I'm guessing. Let it go. It kind of walked around, was pecking at the ground, seemed like it was fine. This is a park where there's plenty of shelter and areas for it to hide or get away if it wanted to. So we drove home, and we've been watching, the news because it's all about hurricanes today down in Florida. So we've been sitting watching that and just kind of hanging out today. And I was sitting on the couch, and I saw something go past the sliding window out by the deck. And I'm like, what was that? And my youngest son went to the deck window, and he says, the bird's back. So the bird is back. After 2 hours, it was about 2 hours ago or so, we took it to the park, and now it's back at our house. So We aren't really sure what to do with this cute little bird, but it's really making itself at home. And if you guys have any suggestions as to what to do, I know many of you will probably say, well, it's adopted you as its owner, so make it a pet. Well, we've never had pigeons for pets before, so this is kind of a new thing. We aren't even sure if we want to do that. Obviously, releasing it hasn't worked so far. And identifying it as far as where it came from, that hasn't worked either. So looking to you guys to see if you have any suggestions, any experience with this, anything at all in the comments. Please leave it all down below. I look forward to reading everything that you guys have to say about this. It's really quite interesting. I have no idea why it decided to land here and stick around, but here it is and here we are, and I guess we'll just go from here. So leave some comments below, let me know what you think. And also, if you haven't been following me on Facebook, be sure to visit over on Facebook as well and click the like button over there. Click the like button on this video, and we will catch you guys later. See ya.